There are several stories and figures tied to the history of Bharatanatyam that have sparked controversy, especially when viewed through the lens of history, caste, gender, and modern interpretation. Here's a particularly interesting one. Bharatanatyam today is seen as a classical Indian dance form associated with grace, devotion, and spirituality. However, its origins are deeply tied to the Devadasi tradition, where a group of unmarried women dedicated themselves to temple services, particularly in southern India. These women were highly trained dancers, musicians, and poets who performed in temples as a part of religious rituals, spiritually wed to the divine and not to a mortal man. Colonial morality and repression during the British colonial rule impacted this art form in more ways than one. Devadasis were increasingly portrayed by British rulers and missionaries as immortal and akin to prostitutes. Their art was devalued and the temple dancing tradition was highly stigmatized. Bharatanatyam's sanitization and complete rebranding took place in the early 20th century. This revival was led by elite Brahmin families, most notably by Rukmini Devi Arundale, who is often credited with bringing Bharatanatyam to the stage and modernizing it. However, this revival also led to the removal of Devadasis and their role in this tradition. Critics argue that this sanitized version of Bharatanatyam stripped the dance of its original sensuality, making it palatable for upper caste and Western audiences.